With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Ready, break! 65, 65, 70, separable!
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. Ends up falling incomplete. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Studd here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Start the drive, 12 yards.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Neville Gallimore on the stop. The Ravens at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson as he did that.
First down's on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run left with Pollard. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that's the score, 7-0. kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Fields. He's going to look deep down the field. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ready.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll try the right side with Elliott. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Viking 18.
Off the plate fake, here's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Elliott will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And he is going to go down. Been 9 touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Hurts. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Fields throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Fields going to hold on to it. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Fields, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra play by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Ready? Ready?
They start on the ground with Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Up the middle, here's Allen. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, here's Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time it was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the second, 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. Now we'll have to get bolder with the pass rush, won't he?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense runs into the challenge and sending him back on the side.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jordan Stout now. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
He'll let this go end zone for Green. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's going to come up a few yards short at first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Viking 18. 60 even.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. On first and 10, here's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it past the 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a first down throw, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
These two teams all tied after one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Fields now to throw. Into the hands of Patrick left side. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Tim Patrick with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point by Slayton's good. That makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Ready, break.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Hurts throw here into the hands of Moore. And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
From the 25 on second down, Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
So many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And the Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That's a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
You see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now,
and look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Fields going to keep it once more. And he is going to lose yardage here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. He's got it in, complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play. They go back to Pollard on second down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start the drive with Elliott. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They go play action with Hurts. He finds his target, Allen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's going to look deep for more. And this throw will be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. He's going to go up top again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because, you know,
and Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points, while the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go option to the short side. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shaquille Barrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Here we go,
And
here
now
we
they'll
go.
empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they're likely to force a field goal attempt.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Start. Hustle, 80. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A handoff left, Elliott, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
19 Lions.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He's going to look deep for more. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw to a target and get that pass away.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. From just shy of midfield, Fields throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On first down, it's Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chase Claypool, 38 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. They open the lead up now to 25. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit there trying to get him comfortable. That's opposite of a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
79 Broncos.
Play action. Here's Hurts. A dump off to Elliott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. They'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Hurts. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. DJ Moore from 10 yards out. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Hurts will throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set at the line for this next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any offense. They'll do it with some gusto, too.
So from 46 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Dayo Odangbo. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. He's got him in. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. To throw again on second down. Fields. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Keenan Allen, 84 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Bengals are right back in this football game.
Here we go, here we go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
Yeah,
Offensive
ready.
line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
To throw on second and 10. Fields Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun on third down, Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and the lead will hold at 13. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one complete to Elliott. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Fields on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Fields trying to throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL than the new.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. His protection is back on the line. He's come up facing second and a bundle. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Come 19!
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a first down throw, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here.